off a gruelling week covering Reggae Sumfest in Montego Bay. And a few days to recharge at home in Kingston. We're now back on the road for the other major Jamaican event that happens at this time of the year. Dream Weekend in the rustic town of Negril. But as promised during our broadcast of Reggae Sumfest last week, a full review of the Reggae Fest will also be in this edition, including the big moments and winners, and what they told us that you'll be hearing for the very first time.
Just stop treat me like a stripper.
As we make our way to the big dream of a party weekend via the scenic north-south highway.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. Onstage, so much more than entertainment.
As is widely reported, Reggae Sumfest 25 had success written all over it. But who are some of the biggest winners? And what are some of the best moments? Here is Jason Williams with our first report.
The success of Dancehall Night at Reggae Sumfest is always contingent on having the moment's hottest artists and A-list veterans. In the years after Vybz Kartel's incarceration, dancehall experienced a lull, and the promoters of the festival found it challenging to find obvious closers for the event. A slot that was often reserved for the man of the moment. This year, with the explosion and the popularity of Alkaline, the return of the Gully God Mavado, the re-emergence of Tommy Lee, the rise of Masicka, the Dexter Daps intro album, and the Jenna Boss Aidonia. Sumfest not only has all of the hot names, they also have no issues with closers. It's just a matter of who is willing to take on the challenge. And those are some of the reasons we're calling it one of the biggest dancehall lineups in Sumfest's history.
Summerfest 25th anniversary, It's time to turn up.
An updated look for the venue was promised and delivered, including VIP stateside risers, intelligent lighting, and a spectacular stage. The first wow factor fans of the Reggae Fest were struck by upon entering the venue.
An endless stream of patrons found their way into the venue as new arrival dancehallers exploited their moments on stage.
None of them never make a call till them get a man a rise on up. Get this one straight, say are you married? No matter how them get, they can check the wedding date. Do anything for the bed.
Dexter Daps wanted more than just a good performance. He was out to stamp his name on this dancehall night, and as usual, catered to the ladies.
One heap of things are going on Jamaica. Also Parliament are going to make we suffer. One thing me I ask the finance minister, who the f*** going to pay the $8 million?
Tory Lanez, who brought out the surprise of the night by bringing out the only other name people would say was missing from the lineup. Bounty Killer became the next outstanding bar lifter, delivering an impressive concert-style performance. Many were seen for the first time from the warlord.
Closer than a brother, my Jesus is near.
Masicka had headline billing on the show, but due to a time slot dispute, only managed to pull off a cameo which served him well during Bounty's set.
Following Bounty Killer's performance, Aidonia started the Hot Now segment, followed by the man that generated the biggest anticipation leading up to this night, Alkaline, picking up marks for the most improved. Before a closure that is widely believed to be the performance of the night, Tommy Lee, who was least likely among the new generation to achieve such a feat, walking away with being the artist of the night.
As history would have it, night 2 of the concert nights inside Catherine Hall didn't match up to the crowd of Dancehall Night, but had a stellar lineup of Jamaican big names. Before the big names, though, a host of artists making early impressions, including Sizzla's son, Meleku.
Cross the Atlantic, where cultures divide. I had to breathe there from the other side. Blessings shall flow for this African time. In your face, them a smile up. Behind your back, money, them a pile up. Yeah. Try for such a business. Every signal. Boom. I will tell them well done. Well done, Mr. Politician.
Richie Stevens, who started the Big Names segment, brought his Scanation band and delivered an epic set many hadn't seen from him before.
Everybody can do this, yeah. It's a new dance you can't resist.
Stephen Marley brought the mystic vibrations,
No cigarette smoking in my room.
amplified by surprise guest artist and no stranger to big Sumfest moments, Capleton. Mad Cobra ditched his more hardcore side for a taste of the international superstar that was birthed in the early 90s. Equipped with professional dancers and all the recent and past hits, Sean Paul brought a truly international set.
Me and you, girl, you and me. Tap into the floor and me see your energy. We not play no hide and seek. What is the thing you ever make me feel weak? Lie them a tell, say Jamaica mash up. I lie them a tell, say Jamaica mash up. Then why so much with the place I put up? Why so much of telling her? What you come up, kick it out. When it up like they come that they can't. Bigger than a baby.
As daylight started to break, Christopher Martin took the stage and delivered the gems. We just can't stop singing. So too did Jacure. A catalogue with too many hits to mention. It was now time for the Dr. Beanie Man, making his 24th appearance on the 25-year festival. Closing honors went to Sizzla Kalonji.
Thank you very much. Here, Kingston, well done.
the man who many say walked away the artist of night 2. Of Sumfest 25.
All right, so that pretty much sums up the 2 big nights at Reggae Sumfest. Still to come, the biggest and best moments of the Reggae Festival, plus all the big winners and what they told us that you'll be hearing for the very first time. And later, inside the Big Dream Weekend in Negril, as we take a break right here in the world-renowned Ocho Rios.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
The 25th installment of Our Music, Our Festival, Reggae Sumfest, produced a number of big moments and winners. Red Stripe's 25-year association with Reggae Sumfest paid big dividends this year. The brand's execution as title sponsor was unmistakable to not just those in the venue, but also to millions around the world watching the live stream.
Well, you know, we're big partners this year. We've been with Sumfest for 25 years, and you can't not show it up in a wicked way, except for go really, really hard, right? I think it's very important for a brand like Red Stripe to be a part of nation-building activities, and our music is one of our biggest assets. So whatever we can do to help to foster new talent, to keep the industry growing, to support the music in general, Red Stripe is going to be a part of that journey.
Montego Bay hosting the thousands who flocked the second city.
Well, where are you guys from?
Canada. Seattle. Straight from England.
Louisiana.
Washington, D.C.
St. Louis. Maryland. Chicago.
Miami. Chicago.
Won big economically, and perhaps most importantly, no reported negative incidents during the week of the festival. Joe Bogdanovich's vision for the festival after taking up majority share ownership was met with much pushback and skepticism.
What we're doing here, we're bringing it back home.
But after successfully moving the festival away from big-name foreign acts under the theme Our Music, Our Festival, and delivering one of the most successful stagings in the show's history in just 2 years, criticisms have now become praises for the downtown boss, earning him the key to the city of Montego Bay and definitely one of the biggest winners of Sumfest 25.
By the way, folks, that's what it takes. It takes a lot of work to make this stuff happen, and to be able to not only attract good artists and know how to do it, but to be able to build a set and build a festival that really brings festive vibes, and that's what it's about. Good music, our festival.
Brand Jamaica was also in for a big win at Reggae Sumfest 25. The event, through patronage and live streaming, showed millions around the world not just the island's beauty, but also the infectious nature of its culture.
What we're saying is that technology has caused a global reach for the product here. Just with the streaming, we've reached over 5 million people, right, tonight. And last night it was 4 million. So I'm now waiting for the analytics in terms of the impressions, because I believe that with that combination we could be up to 10 million impressions across the world. Now that's huge. That's the kind of advertising that we can't afford. We could never be able to pay for. Okay. And so tonight I think that whatever investment we made from the tourist board into the Sumfest product, the returns will be phenomenal.
After 25 years, I think it will now move to another level. And you know, the festival economy is a very important economy, because it impacts on everybody, from the little peanut man right through to the producers, the technical people, everybody makes a living out of it. So this 25th anniversary being commemorated during the Jamaica 55th anniversary of our independence is extremely important. It's a great synergy.
All right, congratulations to all those winners. Stay with us when we come back right here on stage. The big winners of the stage, the Sumfest stage, and later the Party Dream in Negril.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
Video Stage is brought to you by Rumbar Overproof Rum.
The Sumfest 25th anniversary stage produced a number of big winners. Here's our list.
Devin the Doctor took time out of his set to pay homage to not just dads overall, but his father specifically, who he describes as his hero, a moment that went over well with the audience.
Dear daddy, me only done, me only king, me God, me only boss. The way me love you, 50% even know the half.
Because me have a real good father in my life. And there's a lot of good fathers out there, but them don't really get the highlight like how mothers get it. Me love my mother, me love all of my sister, every female in the world still. But I think when a father is there for a child, that's something special we really have to talk about, because not a lot of fathers like that.
Tifa, who hadn't performed at Reggae Sumfest in 2 years, returned with what some are even calling her best performance at the festival. It was what Sumfest moments are made of.
I meet them never rate, I meet them underestimated. Career accelerated, I know them aggravated, but mine is activated, on them like them cremated. Mama style so sick is like me need to get it medicated.
Awesome. I mean, deep down inside, I come back to prove a point, you know what I mean? And I wanted to give a dancehall performance, but an international performance at the same time. And I feel I accomplished that. As I come up on the stage, everybody hug me up, everybody rejoice. So, I mean, I'm just happy, and I'm just happy that I gave the people what they wanted.
Singer Jay got high marks for moving the energy inside Catherine Hall up a couple notches with his very energetic performance.
I want to use this platform to really give Bounty Killer my hats off, because this is not a stage show that Scatter or Joe did really call me. Even though I have so many songs playing in and around out of Jamaica, in and out, it was Bounty Killer that really makes me be on this concert tonight. And now I'm speaking literally, it's like my eye full of real water, because I only for you them try to shut in at the music, you know what I say? I mean, not ones with attitude, not ones who's trying to sing, not ones who's trying to cock them nose. I mean somebody who will literally sing to let the people feel what they're doing, Jason.
But the young gun Jamil lifted the energy even higher.
Being on the stage is like being at home. I enjoy it, and it's a dream come true still for them on Reggae Sumfest stage. The last year I was here, but I never let them say I miss my time. I mean, say no, never before the time. It was a great look.
Everybody knows, sing time.
First timer and the only African on the lineup, Pato Rankin, gave a good account of himself.
Words can't even explain how I feel, you know, and I'm happy about it. You know, as the first African artist to be on that stage, it's a big one for me, and it's a big deal from where I'm coming from.
Everybody go so. Say we are over there.
Surprise guest artist Popcorn was a big winner on Dancehall Night, appearing in Tory Lane's set to massive forwards from the audience.
Say them a bad man, all of them. Man, show your rifle, you never fire them.
I know you like the way I wind between the sheets.
In some corners, Spice is being hailed the performer of the night. The queen of stage seemed to outdo herself with her entrance.
So me, I go do it when me under the sheet. I bite up me lip and I tear up the sheet.
But maybe what put her over the top was her crafty lyrical tribute to Vybz Kartel.
What do you me go a prison go visit teacher? Him a ask me how things are going out ya. Me tell him no artists I try take over. Him say Spice them no bad like me little daughter. Learn it, them just a learn it, them just a learn.
From last month we were preparing. Oh, we are gonna bring on the bed. Oh, we are gonna turn the bed. What we're gonna give back to the people, because when people pay their money and come out to support you, you have to give them something. You have to give them a, you know, an entrance, a performance, something for them to look at, something for them to talk about, something for them snap about, something for them to talk about. And I think that's what Team Spice is all about. We bring it. We are a true entertainer. I think my fans are pleased. They're already tweeting and excited, and you know, I think they're happy.
Watch me,
Dexter Daps brought it to the owners.
bring it to the owner right now.
His fans, that is.
You make me want.
Proving more and more how serious he is about stamping his name in the annals of dancehall as an all-round great artist.
Sumfest ladies, body keep my discipline, yeah. Me say you're good, me say you're good, me say you're good, you're good.
Just tonight, the way I feel inside, just the whole work. I just show me tired why I'm not jump up and down and going like me not sense. This music thing, it can take you far away and it can bring some people to you where you never expect. So, I mean, I'm just doing my best at it.
Just about when people thought they had seen all of Bounty Killer, then came Sumfest 25. The dancehall general surprised fans with a truly original performance.
Well, you know, Warlord, it appears that every time we think we've seen the best of you, at Reggae Sumfest, you lift the bar. Am I correct, sir, that you have lifted the
Well,
bar?
it can be the best of me so far, but not the best of me to ever come.
No, we're not talking about it.
Well, that's the best of me so far for this morning, but tomorrow, I can't tell you what.
Okay,
Unpredictable.
So this was special. Talk about it.
Well, it's 25.
Yeah.
Sumfest 25, quarter century. That's a milestone. And my career is 25 again. So it's double celebration. So we have to celebrate something great with a great performance or presentation.
Closer than a brother, my Jesus is here.
And you went places that we have never seen you go before. You were all over. You were like unpredictable. You were
Yeah, because I don't
singing,
want it to be like yesterday or something that I did already. I want it to be similar but with a difference.
Yes.
To make it seem like, oh, this is special.
Give us your take on what you saw in terms of production, in terms of the crowd, the turnout, and so on. Give us your own comments.
Yeah, well, based on the crowd, it's tremendous. This crowd is the real dancehall crowd. We're getting the right crowd now, but I think it has a lot to do with the Friday night from Thursday night.
Okay.
Because we used to have problems with people working and have to come down and then have to try to reach back to work on a Friday. So the moment they changed it from Thursday to Friday last year, we saw a crowd that was bigger than before. And this year, there was like traffic in the town from 11:30.
Sumfest 25 being his first big billing since his new rules, Alkaline won not only with his core fans in the venue, but with others who saw his growth as a performer.
I know. You know why them not like me in the music? Watch out, them never want me. Let's watch out back with the formula. Mommy, are you ready?
Like Alkaline, the biggest winner on Dancehall Night, Tommy Lee, had a Sumfest hiatus, but for other reasons. His return was triumphant and a surprise to many who weren't automatically thinking about Tommy Lee as a show taker, but he was.
What made you want to close this particular lineup, which is said to be one of the strongest in the history of Sumfest? You wanted it, you didn't care. You wanted to come after so many quote-unquote hot artists.
I know the Tamale, I'm a raging bully on stage. Yes. I know Tamale have be a hit song. Them as a Tamale forget it, but every song Tamale drop hit. You know what I'm saying? Yes. That's why I see the people them go on so. The song them a hit, you know what I'm saying? You just want more support and more strength from the media and you know everything and big up the whole stage, big up Sumfest, big up for my clothes. Glad you don't believe in me. Yeah man, enough respect in all aspects. Big up Onstage same way.
Some say that you're getting the support from the people, from all over. Out of the fact that you are not able to work, you're not even able to travel, you were like, you know, out there in the wilderness and people wanted to show love to you. Do you feel that way?
Well, I can't work now, I can't fly now, give thanks to the Father God, you know.
Richie Stephens has been steadfast in his quest to show Jamaicans the importance of maintaining the genre, ska. Stellar is the word that perhaps best describes his performance alongside the Ska Nation band.
You're probably right, you know, because we've done some things that I've never done before. And wow, it's a great opportunity to be here performing ska music. At Reggae Sumfest. It's a big deal for us with my new project, Richie Stephens and the Ska Nation Band. And I must use this opportunity, Lord Jason, to big up Joe Bogdanovich for his great vision. Because this is a vision, it's not just a promoter booking someone. Because remember now, we're mostly doing things abroad. You know, we tour places like Japan, you know, Poland, Italy and all these places. But through the internet, he's been seeing what is going on and say, you know what, I need this on my show. Mainly because he turned all the attention now to local talent.
Sean Paul won with a performance
Me and you, girl, you and me.
that befits his international status.
Did you alter anything for this performance, for this set?
Yeah, I did. You know, my performances abroad are like an hour and a half, 90 minutes to like sometimes 60 minutes, sometimes 40 minutes. So this was one of the 40-minute performances. It was an excellent performance and a good night for me. Bringing back home the show that we've been developing for a little while now with the band, with the dancers.
Queen Ifrica's messages of black upliftment
We own black brothers, them raping us some more sisters.
and woman empowerment found winning favor with the crowd.
Why you giving in to the trick where them a trick you from the beginning? Parents, you need to wake up from the slumbering. With children, blood them is running. Times like these.
It was awesome because, you know, Queen Ifrica is not an entertainer, right? So when I come, the message is clear. When I come, I saw the need to lend my voice, as I always do, to the struggles of my country and surroundings. And I think I represented where that was concerned. And I think because people expect that of me, it was well received from the audience.
Whoa, wow, 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 yeah. Daddy, don't touch me there.
You know, I'm from Montego Bay, and this thing been keeping in Montego Bay, so I know a lot of the years that it's been keeping here. So to come back for the 25th anniversary, I think is very humbling, and of course to perform in front of the Montegonian audience again. Shot.
Now everybody from your love your mama. How want you push up on the one about some black and a lighter.
Christopher Martin showed he's a winner regardless of where he's placed on the lineup.
You can't love me now, don't love. Oh my Lord, I win my
In this case, at the break of dawn.
I me say y'all have me problem now. So everybody me say big up the gunshot. I me big up a million, big up my block, and then my big up anyway I can't change. Well I vibe and
you know, for me to go and perform on a stage in my country on a festival like this in the morning and deliver a set like that and to be received the way I was received, it's a blessing for me seeing where I'm coming from to where I'm at right now. I love it, man. Trust me.
Jacure's undeniable catalogue
Anytime you need a lover,
put him on the winners list.
cause you never find no one in this lifetime to love you like.
Sumfest is looking better, and when Sumfest I live, we have to live with it too, in order to build our industry more. Because when I'm out there tonight, when I look on the empty space in the crowd, I'm looking at the 50 million that's streaming. Those are the people I'm working for. So when you look at me tonight, it's ain't really for the people in front of me only. I'm thinking that there's 50 million watching me, and I'm marketing myself here and one of the biggest platforms we get in Jamaica to use. So a lot of artists can't take the platform for joke if they want, but me not know big artists like them. I'm still trying to make it.
Beenie Man reaffirmed his kingship on his 24th appearance at Sumfest.
1992, we really bust, because 91 it really start when the Mandela Boo and thing. And then we come with the hair and them thing, but 92 it really kick off, really. The right way, see it, when Sumfest booked me for the show, and we really come here and do a stellar performance, you know. People really remember it and thing, and so them book me the next year, and then book me the next year, and then book me the next year. So this is my 24th staging of Reggae Sumfest. After 25 years of Reggae Sumfest. I am kind of the only Jamaican artist can say that still. Respect. So, yeah.
Talk to us about being on stage. How was it? What did it feel like?
It's on stage, you know. Like being on stage is always being on stage is our stage, you know. It's my living room, my bedroom, my bathroom. So being on stage is the most comfortablest time for me, you know, to perform for the fans and entertain the fans, so the fans really appreciate the music the right way, you know.
Sizzler's string of big performances over the past 12 months perhaps prepared him for this sizzling closure of Sumfest 25.
Well, it is always good to do music. It is always good to be working with the people, and not just to say you're doing a Sumfest. You're really helping to give back to the people, give back to the country. Having people coming on a beautiful vacation, can have somewhere they can take their friends out, their loved one, their families out. So it's a good thing, and we want to congratulate Joe for even maintaining such, because you got a lot of promoters been doing this and no one has ever even looked at them. So you don't know. Welcome again, Sumfest. It's a good look, and that's why I'm here.
Give me a word on Meliku, your son Meliku.
Yes.
Just the other day.
Well, Melik and Fee friend them just do them thing, because they don't know the chip no fly far from the block, and the youth them do them thing. And you know, we sing, we DJ, we rap, we do poet, just a means of expressing ourselves and getting beautiful message out there to the people and make an income to support ourselves. The music has done a lot for us. We're grateful to the music and those who have managed to help us reaching this far. Meliku, continue, my son. You don't know, you gotta work for the people prove you right. Proudly, banging.
No one can stop you. Hey, nice studio. Look at yourself and say you best of all the time. It's for you to make the best in life. Got to go, pick up yourself. Right? Get a person.
So that brings us to the lobby of our host hotel, the Grand Palladium, for Dream Weekend. So when next you see us, we'll be Negril, inside the big dream of a party.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. Onstage, so much more than entertainment.
Here we are now on the first of 5 days of partying in Negril. Weekend, the Caribbean's biggest party weekend. And already, 3 hours before anything starts, a big queue at this Redemption Center, where patrons pick up credentials. Let's go see what's happening inside.
I come every year to support Dream, yes?
People who are sad enough to be at home right now.
We're here dreaming. Why you guys are having nightmares? Thanks for coming out.
This year we expect a record crowd. We're sold out already in terms of our season bands. We only have a few individual event tickets left to sell based on the capacity of the venue. So based on that, it's great. The feedback has been great so far. We opened the Redemption Center actually yesterday and we redeemed quite a few people before the events are even starting this evening with Dream Live. So the people are here in Negril already. All the hotels are full. They're all booked out. You can't even get a room to buy right now. So we're very happy. The hoteliers are happy. And from what I understand, the airlines are happy as well because many tourists are here. We start with a big bang. We have Bounty Killer, who did an amazing job at Sumfest. Hot artist Masicka is with us. Tommy Lee is back with us again, straight from Montego Bay. And of course, Aidonia. Yeah. And of course, one of the favorites for reggae music lovers, because we have a lot of international people that love reggae. We brought Taurus Riley.
Impact of no title sponsorship.
So here's the reality. Although certain sponsors may not necessarily be title, in the case of Ray and Nephew, they're still here at a significant level with more of their brands coming on board to support us, but not giving any one brand out of their portfolio the title credence. And a lot of other new sponsors have come on board because they see the value of being here at Dream Weekend. Jamaica Tourist Board has played a significant role this year and supported us greatly. Sagicor Bank is brand new to the table. They're here as our financial partner for our events, and of course they're bringing with them a certain level of respectability and class. Returning, we have people like Pepsi Cola Jamaica, Red Bull, our service providers, Barcode, Main Event, Starlight, Quest Security Guards. You're gonna feel more of the Dream brand than anything else this year. So it's really more our event than anybody else's.
And speaking of hotels, our host hotel, the Grand Palladium, which is about 18 miles away from here, is one of those benefiting from this Dream Weekend. We sat down with the sales manager, Natalie, before making the trek to Negril.
When it comes to Dream Weekend, as you can tell, the hotel is fully booked. We do get a lot of clientele from the US, UK, all over. Our local Jamaicans support the hotel as well. So it does impact us. We're fully booked.
Are you doing anything special for them?
Well, our activities are geared towards that. So what you'll find is our entertainment is more tailor-made towards a Dream Weekend. It has a lot more boost in terms of activities to keep the party going. So even a normal cocktail, you'll find that we'll have a DJ there to, give it a little more vibes and to keep the party going. Basically that.
Could you bring us up to date on some of the developments at the property since we last spoke last year?
We've had a lot of developments on property. Well, recently we've renovated 2 of our main restaurants. We've renovated our Asian restaurant. We've added teppanyaki. We never had it before. We've also renovated the seafood restaurant. We've added a host of different entertainment activities. Most of the amenities that we have on property, we're putting added value to it because the goal is luxury.
Generally speaking now, what would you consider to be the biggest reason why people come to the Palladium?
The biggest reason for anyone to come to the Palladium is we have everything.
Okay.
Meaning this is not just a hotel and it's not just a resort, but it's a town within a town, in a sense. So you'll find all the amenities, everything that you want is here.
And here we are now, a capacity crowd, kicking off Dream Weekend 2017, Dream Live. Taurus Riley proved the perfect choice to bring the reggae flavor to Dream Live.
Well, it's my day.
Performing on tracks, Sing It set up a most thrilling pace for the show.
And I'm going out and coming in.
Tell us about the vibes on stage just now.
Yeah, man, I love it. I love singing. Dancehall style, stage show, whatever. We're there to give music. And we represent that we have some new things coming and want the people them get used to it. Kind of, Mr. Man, have only by different style. Sparta!
A pace that Tommy Lee, who followed, would have had to be as commanding as he was at Sumfest to keep, but didn't.
Big up all our Sparta and them, all who come out tonight. Big up on yourself, I don't know. Enough love and enough respect.
Then there was Masicka, off to a slow start, but found form just in time to not only take ownership of the crowd,
right, so now them give me my full time. I see how we work the stage, I understand the people them receive me, because the people them want to hear Masicka. You get what me, I said the people them hungry for the performance and hungry for the voice, so you see how them receive it to Shell Dream.
but also set up a historic series of moments led by dancehall's biggest mentor and career builder, Bound to Kill Off.
With Sumfest, we're still grateful because of the legendary Bounty Killer call you up.
He gave you strength and I think it was sufficient. Right time too.
Yeah man, one step back is always a better step forward, so and him say alright then. You now work your time, we're gonna make you work the prime.
The warlord was not only as cross, angry and miserable as he was at Reggae Sumfest in Montego Bay. The legendary DJ engineered moments at the Dream event the dancehall space will be talking about for ages. After Masicka's departure, Killer went on to devastate the venue with his arsenal of boom shots. And then this.
Not because you see me a Masicka. See us, sir. And me a hide him. Aidonia, me big son, and me could never hide him.
Masicka and Aidonia had been engaged in a feud for months. When Killer gave Masicka a cameo spot in his Sumfest performance last week, that raised questions about where Killer stood on the war between the two. And now here at Dream Live, speculations intensified when Masicka called on Killer to perform a collaboration they did recently. But Killer was all set to go public with his position on the feud. The warlord's disclosure and introduction of Aidonia served as a perfect springboard for an unforgettable closing performance by the Jenna Boss.
This summer so far, 2 in a row, Sumfest Dream, back to back.
This is my job, I always does this. And I'm not here to compete, I tell you, I'm a completer. I'm not a competitor, because I'm the leader. So I have to just set the pace and set the lesson and put it down. And then the scroll should tell itself. So I'm just, that's Bounty. I don't know how to be, sometimes I'm have to force me to say, do Rodney. It's not hard, but sometimes I don't even remember, because I told me along me at this Bounty.
Yeah.
It's hard to make a mistake unless I'm angry. And nothing messing with my brain, nobody messing with me. We're having fun with the music and everybody showing support, showing love. So I have everything to smile about. So I'm just happy when I'm on stage these days. So when Killer is happy, I'm dangerous. When I'm angry, I'm already self-defeated.
Okay.
Because you know, anger takes away some energy. Yeah. It takes so much energy to get angry. So, from I'm not angry, I'm powerful.
And so happy are you that you're bringing happiness to others. You're trying to spread that.
Yeah,
Aidonia
exactly.
and Masicka.
Yeah, because we have to do that as a leader, and then I affiliate with them. It's not just I'm a leader and then I don't know these youths personal. They all came under my wing. Aidonia used to be under my wing, and he still look for guidance from me if he need it. And Masicka now seem to be under my guidance, not under my wing, but I'm affiliated with him. We're performing together, so I have to end up being a guide. So anything positive I see and anything negative, I'm gonna point them out and show him which way to go. Then Aidonia is my original son before Masicka. So I can understand there and watch them going lag-eyed at each other in the wrong direction, go lag-eyed with music. As I tell them, sing against each other, but don't fling or sling. So for me singing, money bringing.
Have you spoken to them directly about this before?
Yes. Not previous before Sumfest, but I'm in dialogue right now since Sumfest to here.
And you're making progress, I take it?
They're not gonna object. Anything the general tell them, it's always for good upliftment and progress and development. Because they give me that word. If the general say it, I saw it go. Because over the years, everything I told them, they live to see it's real. Because I'm not gonna just say it because I have the authority to say it. I say it because it's necessary. So they always give me that word, if the general tell you if you do it, do it. So I don't have any problem thinking that. And them not gonna have people around them do them something, you know. Because the two fellas not gonna do anything like that. So it's the real surrounding I'm really grooming. But them know, so listen to me, the money them here, you know. Don't collide them and mess up the thing. Just make them go, like them a go collide, but no collision no go on. Because so you know, the adrenaline coming when it look like collision and go on. But nothing of a collide.
Bounty Killer, sir, I will say this personally. This is a big move. We congratulate you on it. No one could ask you for more. This is totally a surprise to all of us, and it's a big move.
And then now, the reason why I did this tonight, since the Masicka and the Aidonia little beef or whatever they call it happening, I haven't been singing with Aidonia. People haven't seen me at Aidonia on stage for a good while. Then out of the blues, me and Masicka do a song, and then my Aidonia kick off. People are wondering if the general in my part make him a rush Aidonia. That has nothing to do with me. I don't know how this beef came up, and I really want to get down to the root of it to find out what's happening. And Masicka rate Aidonia from a young youth coming up, and then it does change. I want to know what caused that. What did he do it? Because it has to be something. So I want to get to the root of it. Obviously, it's not a big thing because it's not a public knowledge.
Okay.
So it must be something happening between them where we don't know of. So that's part of it where I want to get to the root of why this beef going on. It's necessary because I sang together them for doing it.
Yeah.
And the world just don't like when me and Beanie sing together. But I wonder if them have the musical sense. You know, say if you use the beef and cook it and sell it the right way, you make the right profit. Them say me and Beanie cook up beef and dish it out. Neat. Right now the Prime Minister and the opposition would have come see it right now. Bunty and Beanie and class people, them out the on bed and lay down and wait. Because them know nothing now got them man are sportsman. So the sportsmanship me I teach them. That's why you see me after I sing with the two of them in the middle. Make them know and me tell the promoter them, don't make them work after. Me are working at the middle. Don't go on like you want. No tension. Make them, give them room. Make them breathe. So that way I do. We are guide the class. Guidance counselor me a play.
Talk about that special moment with Bounty Killer calling you as them son.
Well, you know, it's a general that, you know. General, you see it. For never him, I don't know who the DJ none at all. My motivation, that's, you know the thing, respect general anyway, anytime, straight.
Killer is saying that he's been talking to both of you. He wants peace. He says he's okay with the musical war, but he wants peace between both of his children. What do you say?
Well, there wasn't a war, so there's no peace. There wasn't a war. Never there a war. You know, some happy and a go on. Yeah. And a war, man. Music.
Welcome the Killer's intervention, what do you say?
As me say, general, you know. And them man always look out for youth. Him always look out for dancehall in the right way and positive way at the end of the day. So anything him say, Allah, we can't go against the general, no time, straight.
If there's any doubt that yeah was a song of the summer, there's no doubt now. So talk to us about that. How did that feel, sir?
Well, it's a great feeling, you know. You know, we are putting in the hard work. And for the fans, them love it like that. It's a great feeling. It's motivation to do more work and better work. You see it straight. Big up Dream Weekend, of course. PP, my brother from a long time, for years. Believe in I did it. Dream I give you a run for years. So respect to the fullest, man. Big up the whole team.
Winford, I told you that tonight would be one of the most amazing concerts ever, and certainly the most amazing Dream Live ever.
On stage, how is some boy gonna jump up on the wrong stage? One stage.
So this is only the first of 9 stellar events here at Dream Weekend, and already it is a big one that many will be talking about for a long time. But sadly, this is where Onstage has to leave you for this particular edition. Do join us next week for a full summary of all of Dream. I suspect you like that video. For more, click and be on our stage always.